Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So on tonight's episode I am using a little piece of very rippled ash. It's around 14 inches, just over in some places. The piece is a little bit unbalanced and it does cause a few issues in turning. I could only really turn at around 450 to 470 on most occasions with this piece. So I'm just giving it some type of round at the moment, using the Easy Wood tools at the moment. There, as you can see, I'm using the mid-size finishing tool, which is doing a really nice job of flattening this piece off. I'm just trying to get the pieces as stable as I can, because it wasn't cut the best, so it's thicker at one side, thinner at the other. It weighs more at one side than it does at the other. There's a lot of different factors with this piece of wood, but you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. So I've just switched now to the number one hollower. Thought I'd try a little tool a little bit different, see if it works, and it seems to do really well. It's helping me get through all the unevenness, and it's an absolute beast. Just leveling the bottom of it off now, and then very shortly I'll start defining the foot. There we go. Now just bringing it down towards what will eventually be the foot of this bowl. And there, just quickly switching to the Easy Wood mid-size rougher, just to take off some of those tool marks and make it as flat as possible. Now onto the mortise, and here's the detailer, just making that dovetail and putting those 3 lines in. And today we're using Klingspor. I sanded from 80 grit on this one up to 240 on the bottom. Now a little bit of denatured alcohol or methylated spirits or isopropanol and a bit of sanding sealer. You can see here in a second, when I let my hand off of the chuck, you see it rotate round. There's a heavier part in this wood that makes it quite unstable when turning, so I couldn't get to a higher speed than I think the most I got on it now was around 600. And here we are with the Yorkshire grit, just lathering it on there. Got a full coat on there now, all rubbed in, and the lathe is now at its slowest speed, just working that Yorkshire grit in. Slightly turned it up a little bit here, but only very slightly. And there we go, all done. Straight onto the Hampshire Sheen high gloss. I only actually used one coat of the high gloss on this one. But you can see that shine now starting to come through, and it just grows and grows and grows. And I really didn't believe that I needed to apply a second coat. Okay, so I flipped it round, and it comes quite evident real quick while flattening this piece off of why it's quite unstable. You can see towards the middle there was a slight crack. I know there was a slight crack there, but it started to open up into a branch inclusion. And now onto the sanding, again using Clean Sport, and I'm going from 80 grit, but this time to 400. Now this is the Hampshire Sheen Intrinsic Black. And I'm now just sanding this off a little bit. I want to be able to see the feathering. I want to be able to see the grain a lot more, and this is just going to enhance all of that. Look at that grain. So I didn't really have too much of a plan when using the colours, except I just wanted to have a little play with the carnival colours on this one, and I kind of didn't choose a colour as such before doing it. I kind of put my hand in the box, picked one out, I'm like, okay, so that's the colour. Full disclosure though, I did choose the yellow. And I do apply a couple of coats of this, just trying to work it in. At the end I was trying to go with a little bit of a galaxy effect. There's some sanding sealer now, and I did actually give this one a couple of coats of Hampshire Sheen lacquer. That was a satin one. It wasn't the gloss. It was a satin. And now just hollowing out that middle piece. And here is where I started to run into a little bit of bark inclusion flying off. A little bit of a line in there, and just coming with the number one hollower, just nice and steady. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to come up against. Now I did put some CA glue in some of those cracks just to make sure that it was all stable, and that worked a treat. And back to the Clean Sport. Again, 80 to 240 on the middle piece. Yorkshire grit. And microcrystalline, and that's the Hampshire Sheen's microcrystalline wax, and now buffing it in. And I did leave that to sit for a good 10-15 minutes. Just let the wax dry before buffing it off, and there we go, all done. I hope you like this one. If you do, please hit that thumbs up button and slap that subscribe if you don't mind. Thank you very much. See you next time.